All right, let's get right into it. You've seen them everywhere online, right? These promises of starting your own business, finally being your own boss. Well, today we're going to crack the code on one of these systems, a $100 resale rights business, to find out what you're really buying. So let me ask you a question. Just to start, are you looking for a way to kind of future-proof yourself? That idea of having a secure skill set, no matter what happens, it's a really powerful draw. And honestly, it's the main pitch for the whole business model we're about to break down. And this quote right here, this says it all. The goal isn't just about making some quick cash. The promise is about giving you skills that are going to future-proof you so you can finally, become your own boss. That feeling of empowerment, that's the real hook. Okay, so first things first. Before we dive into the deep end, we need to cover the basics. What in the world are resale rights anyway? So, at its very core, resale rights means you get to sell a product someone else already made. They did all the hard work creating it. You just sell it as it is. And here's the kicker, you keep 100% of the money. Now the catch, and it's a big one, is that getting people to see it, generating that traffic, that's all on you. Now, you might also hear another term thrown around, PLR, which stands for private label rights. The big difference here is all about control. With resale rights, you sell the product exactly as you got it, no changes. But with PLR, you can actually change it, rebrand it, and sell it like it's your very own creation. It's kind of like the difference between selling a car and selling a car you've completely customized. Okay, so now that we're clear on what resale rights are, let's do what we came here to do. Let's look inside this specific $100 system and see what you actually get. The price is right there, front and center, $100. They sell it as a one-time investment that gets you literally everything you need. But let's be real. The big question is, what does everything actually mean? This is probably the most important question you can ask about any program like this. What are you actually getting for your money? So let's break down all the pieces, starting with the foundation. So the foundation of this whole package is what they call a blueprint. First, you get a strategy manual. Think of it as your step-by-step guide. But just as important, you also get mentorship, which means you have access to an expert who can give you advice and help you steer clear of the usual mistakes. Then, you get a done-for-you toolkit. This is pretty cool. It comes with pre-written scripts for both emails and messenger apps. They're designed to make reaching out to people way simpler. I mean, if you're not a natural writer, these templates let you just jump in and start having conversations right away. Now, to really understand how you're supposed to market this thing, we need to touch on affiliate marketing. This is where you promote someone else's product and get a commission when a sale is made through your special link. This system uses those same kinds of tactics, like referral links and promo emails, to drive traffic to the product you now have the rights to sell. Look, a blueprint and some scripts, that's a great start. But a plan with no audience is totally useless. The single most critical piece of the puzzle is traffic, getting actual eyeballs on your offer. So let's see how this system claims to solve that massive problem. So to tackle the traffic problem, the package gives you a daily traffic routine. It's basically a 4-step plan for things you need to do every single day. Social media posts, emails, ads, engaging with people. The whole idea is to build a consistent daily habit that grows your audience over time. And to actually do that daily routine, they give you the tools. You get access to what are called solo ad providers for paid traffic. You get strategies for growing a Facebook group without paying for ads. And you even get ready-to-use Facebook Reels that you can just post. So you're probably wondering, what on earth are solo ads? It's a type of paid advertising, but it's pretty clever. You basically pay someone who already has a huge email list to send your promotional email to their audience. It's a way to get a big burst of instant traffic to your offer, letting you skip the slow, grinding process of building your own email list from scratch. Okay, we've looked at the product, we've seen the plan, and we've checked out the tools. This all brings us to the most important question of all, right? Is this thing actually a real path to making money? Well, the system itself suggests that it takes about 4 to 6 weeks of training to really learn the skills. This visual here makes a really key point. In the beginning, your effort is going to be high, and your income is going to be low, maybe even zero. The whole idea is that you have to put in the time to learn the system before you can expect to see any results. The sooner you learn the skills, the quicker you can get going. So here's the crucial takeaway, the thing you really need to understand. That $100 payment doesn't buy you an income. It buys you a package, a blueprint, some mentorship, and a toolkit. Your success at the end of the day depends entirely on your ability to take those resources and actually put them to work. And that brings us right back to you. The final question here isn't something I can answer. You have to answer it for yourself. Forget all the hype for a second and just think about your own goals for the next 12 months. Does a system like this, one that's going to require consistent effort and a lot of learning, does it actually line up with what you want to achieve? Only you can decide if it's a good fit.